And that system is coming here in Tucson. Time for weather with StormTracker 4 meteorologist Daniel McFarland. And you told us this. Today is the day to get stuff done because it's going to change pretty quick out there, right?
Yeah, absolutely. The heavy rain's going to be here tomorrow afternoon, Saida, and that same system you keep hearing about in California, that's going to be what's bringing it.
Yeah, so listen to Daniel here. If you have something to do this afternoon, get it done today, please.
Yeah, definitely, because every single other day during this work week is at least going to have a small rain chance, except for today, which is why you want to go ahead and knock that stuff out. Now, when it comes to the heaviest rain, Tuesday and Wednesday are the two big days I'm tracking for now. But keep in mind, rain changes are going to extend all the way into Saturday evening. The main impact I want you to know about for tomorrow is not only going to be the heavy rain in the afternoon, but also those wind gusts could be as high as 40 miles per hour. And keep in mind, if we have rain for an extended period of time, flooding could be one of those big impacts. And we'll talk more about that here in just a moment. So this is going to be the newest advisory we have out there. A winter weather advisory was issued earlier this morning, and it does include the Catalinas and the Rincons and of course Mount Graham and some other areas there in Graham County. And you actually have a new one as well towards the northern portion of Graham County, a winter storm warning for them. As far as we're concerned, I do think that more of these are going to be issued, especially for the mountains in Cochise and then down there in Santa Cruz County. It's just mostly going to be an event for it later on, as you'll see here in just a second. I do want to show you what it looks like currently outside at the moment, because we are starting to see more and more clouds building on up, but none of this is going to be producing any kind of good rain chance. For that, you really got to see these thicker clouds closer towards Southern California. These are going to be the ones that we're looking at tomorrow that could be producing a little bit of rain. So you see over San Diego, Oceanside, anywhere like that where it looks a little bit brighter, that tells you that the clouds are a bit higher, and that's where our rain chance is going to be coming from out there. So this is going to be the next weather maker, and as I mentioned before, I'm sure you've heard plenty about it. You just saw that story about it a second ago where there was tons of rain happening in Los Angeles and San Diego. This is going to be bringing us impacts as well. As far as it being as strong as what they're expecting, I don't think it's going to be that bad, but we could still have up to an inch of rain here over the next week with the way things are setting up. More on those in a second, but as I mentioned before, this is the first major impact we're going to have tomorrow. As we work our way into tomorrow morning here with these wind gusts, you're not going to feel it so much around 6 or 7 a.m., but if you get closer towards, say, around lunchtime or any time during the afternoon, we could easily see wind gusts here between 30 and 40 miles per hour for the city of Tucson. Potentially it's close to 50 if you're in higher elevations like Nogales, Tombstone, Sierra Vista, and that could be lasting into the overnight hours as well into Wednesday. Thankfully, I do think that's going to die down during Wednesday morning because that front's going to get closer and it will eventually pass us by and stall out. But that stalling out will bring better rain chances, even though it's going to be taking away those winds. So let's talk about the rain chances here. And what I want you to focus on is more so the darker greens as opposed to the lighter greens. The lighter greens kind of show you where rain is possibly falling out of the clouds, but not quite reaching the ground. But look at a spot like Nogales early tomorrow, could be having some decent rain chances. And for the rest of us, I think it's going to be an all-day event with the way it's setting up here. Wednesday is going to be another day where we're expecting all-day rain. And because of that, we have two StormTracker 4 alert days for you on both Tuesday and Wednesday. We're still keeping an eye for you on Thursday. I do think that if thunderstorms become a little bit more apparent on those days, that's going to be another day to watch out for. But Saida, look at this. You have 77, 71, then back down to 58 as we get into the middle of this week. So not only are we going to have those rain chances, but also a real big cool down. So get that big heavy jacket ready.